Hey guys, hopefully at this point you're working on your handle for your toolbox. I wanted to show you how I was going about mine. So after I dry fitted everything together, meaning I held everything in place, I measured the distance I had left in the top of my toolbox. From there I was able to cut a piece of wood that was roughly the same length. I actually left it long, or a little larger than it needed to be, by about a 1/16 of an inch. That 1/16 of an inch will get cut off later to make it the perfect size after I'm done shaping and sanding everything. I just wanted to show you how I was laying out the dimensions or shape. Let's take a close look at the rough layout. So the way that I'm doing this is I went ahead and took a square that had a blade on it that was about 1.5 inches, and I just marked the line. I did that on both sides. Then I took another ruler and used the thickness of its blade, thinking that that would probably be a comfortable handle size. And then I decided I wanted to curve this out. So I went to the tool cabinet, I looked at everything that had a round shape. The thing that had the largest round diameter that I could find that I felt like would be a good size was this wrench. So I just held the wrench here in place. Let's take a closer look at this. Can we focus on that? So I held this wrench here in place till I got that shape, then I held it up here until I got that shape, and that gave me this rough line here to actually follow to cut out. I did the same thing on this side. I got that diameter, and I got that radius right there. And now I'm ready to roughly cut out the shape. So when you see me come back for the assembly of the toolbox, and this is all cut out, and I've rounded over all the sides, you'll see the actual final shape, and you'll notice that I do not round or do anything to this edge here or this edge here, because it needs to sit flat against the edge of the toolbox and get glued and nailed on. If you want to make a through joint, which is a nice challenge, I suggest you do it if you feel like you're up to it. You'll need to leave this long enough to go all the way through the box on either side, and then possibly whatever joinery you're going to use on the other side, long enough for that as well. You could also just bring it long enough to go into a pocket that you create with a mortise and tenon, or you could make it completely through mortise and tenon. It's entirely up to you. The handle is a free-for-all with this project. I'll see you on the assembly video.